Hey guys, it's Super Few Games or Adam, and welcome back to another one of my Fortnite top 5 videos. And today I'll be going over 5 ways you can get banned here in Fortnite Battle Royale. So when playing Fortnite, there's definitely a bunch of really obvious ways you can get banned when playing this game. Doing things like hacking or cheating will definitely land you a ban or maybe even a lawsuit from Epic Games. But with that being said, there's definitely some really interesting things or weird things you can do in-game that will actually end up getting you banned. So for today's Fortnite's top 5 video, I want to focus on those 5 really interesting or weird ways you can get banned. If you guys haven't already, make sure to drop a like on today's video. I would appreciate that a lot. Hit that sub button if you're interested in more Fortnite top 5 videos. And besides that, let's go ahead and jump into today's top 5. So starting this off here in the number 5 spot, back when Fortnite came out, and I guess a couple of months even after the game came out, one big issue when it came to getting banned in the game was team killing, because team killing was something that used to exist. Thank God it is no longer in the game, because team killing was one of those really frustrating things, and to get banned for it is even more frustrating because a lot of the time when we team killed in Fortnite, it was by accident, right? With the RPGs and the grenade launchers, and don't even mention the high explosives game mode where you'd be team killing all the time. To actually get banned from that would be so frustrating. Now, I'm sure there's always players in every single game that will go into a match and intentionally team kill, and of course those players deserve to get banned, because if you're playing a game of squads and you're taking it seriously, or duos, whatever, and someone is just killing you on purpose, that is really frustrating. But the problem is when you don't mean to team kill, and there's times where, I'm playing duos or squads and my friend runs in the door, and for a second, I'm like, is that my friend or is that somebody else? And I'll shoot them and I'll accidentally kill him. Of course, again, now it doesn't register anymore, but back in the day when it did, that happened to me a lot. So it can be really, really frustrating to get banned for a mistake like that. Not too many people got banned for this, but there are those occasional times where people get banned for accidentally team killing here and there. So coming in at the number 4 spot on my list, with a game like Fortnite, with the whole challenge system in this game, some of these challenges, you unlock XP, you unlock the stars for the tiers for battle pass, and we can all agree that some challenges are kind of tedious and we don't really want to do them. And in order to complete some of these, what we do is we will start up a game and we will just go AFK and, outlive opponents, or whatever the challenge may be. That's something I do all the time, like outlive opponents in squad mode. I don't like playing squad mode. I just jump into the game, go AFK, and when I die, I die. I reboot again. I just finish that challenge and get out of the way. But the problem is, if you do this, you can get banned for going AFK. Now, what do you guys think is a fair punishment for going AFK in Fortnite? Maybe a temporary ban for a couple of days. A permanent ban would be pretty bad, but then again, you can just make a new account, so it's not too bad. But the big issue with this is people have been reporting that they've gotten IP bans for going AFK in Fortnite. With an IP ban, you cannot play Fortnite. You can't make a new account with that same IP, which is just absolutely insane for going AFK in a game. Now, I understand what they want to do. They want to keep the game fun, and they want people actually playing, not just sitting there, because it kind of throws off the pace of Fortnite. But handing out IP bans and even perma bans, I think, is a little bit too much. Now, besides completing these challenges, I don't know why someone would want to go AFK in the first place. There's really no reward for, if there's something to farm while going AFK, maybe some XP for surviving, but even then, that's incredibly slow. So the next time you think about going AFK in Fortnite, be careful, because there's a chance you could get banned. So coming in at the number 3 spot on today's list, with every single game we experience game crashes, especially on the PC. On console, it happens time to time, but on PC, we all experience sudden random game crashes. And one thing that a lot of Fortnite players have reported is, after playing Fortnite and having their game crash like 2, 3, sometimes 4 times in a row while in the middle of a game, as they go to log back on, they are banned. This one right here is kind of a head scratcher, because we've talked about so far AFK and team killing. You can clearly see how someone could get banned for that, right? You know, you're kind of ruining the game for other people if you're doing those two things. But for having your game crash, like, that's kind of out of your control. And I guess the Fortnite security system, or the system that kind of checks if people are cheating in any way, picks this up as you doing something kind of shady. And I guess if you're rebooting the game, you know, 4 times in a row and you leaving the match 4 times in a row, I guess it kind of sees that as something wrong. But thankfully, there haven't been an overwhelming amount of reports of people getting banned for having their game crashes, but there have been some. And I'm not gonna lie, it would kind of suck to get banned for having your game just randomly crash. So coming in at the number 2 spot on today's list, you can get banned for having a weird username. Now, I know that sounds kind of odd, and when I say getting banned for having a weird username, I don't mean getting banned for having an inappropriate username, because if you wanted to have some inappropriate word, like a swear word in your username, you couldn't even get past the, registration, right? It wouldn't allow you to select that username. It's something that would have to get past that section. So the kind of username you'd have to have in order to get your Fortnite account banned, you'd have to have a name that is just a bunch of random nonsense. So just a bunch of random, numbers and letters thrown together, like 196QT9, just random stuff that makes absolutely no sense, because who in the world would actually make that their account name? And what Fortnite sees is, okay, this person is probably just making a quick account, because hitting your keyboard a bunch of times for username is a quick way to make an account if you're going to be hacking or doing something that could possibly get you banned. So when you make an account with a name like this, I'm not saying that you will get banned, but there's probably a decent chance that you will end up getting banned, because Fortnite sees that as a big red flag. And again, why would someone want that to be their username? It's just an easy way to make an account, and they don't care if they get banned or they get perma-banned, because they can just go ahead and make a new account. Worst case scenario is they will IP ban you, and then you can't make a new account. You would have to play on a different IP or different internet connection. So coming in at the number 1 spot on today's list, the strangest way to get banned here in Fortnite has to be the swing set. Riding the swing set in Fortnite will get you banned. Now, I'm sure some of you are aware of this, but I don't know exactly how many locations there are on the map, how many swing sets there are. I do know there is one in the RV park behind Retail Row, and this is the one that a lot of people are referring to. And if you jump on this swing set in a certain way, you can actually kind of get onto it. But the thing is, you're not supposed to get onto it, and your character kind of just starts spazzing out all over the place. Now, just jumping on the swing set alone won't actually get you banned. The big issue is, when you jump on that swing set in that specific way, your character starts spazzing out. If you start to shoot, that's when you have an issue, because Epic's anti-cheat software will detect that, first of all, your character is spazzing out like crazy when it never should be, and second of all, you're shooting, so that system instantly thinks, okay, this guy must have some kind of hack going on, because there's no way you can normally do that in-game. It makes no sense, and you will most likely end up getting banned for doing that. Once a lot of people started getting banned for this, and they started reaching out to Epic Games finally did address the issue, and I don't think you can get banned from doing this anymore. I don't think you can actually jump on the swing set, because that right there was a glitch on their part. So I think they've unbanned everyone who has been banned by this, and it is no longer an issue, but still a really strange way to get banned here in Fortnite. So there we have it, guys. Those are 5 interesting ways to get banned here in Fortnite. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the most common ways to get banned in Fortnite, of course, first of all, is, hacking. I don't think you can really hack on the PS4 and the Xbox One, but on PC, there are a ton of ways you can hack, and that will definitely lead to a instant IP ban. So don't hack or cheat in any way. The other one is glitching, right? A glitch is just they're all over the place in Fortnite, and I feel like glitches, you know, you should get banned for it, but only temporary, because the glitches at the end of the day are part of the game, and it's kind of Fortnite's fault or Epic Games' fault that it's actually in the game, but you shouldn't abuse them in the first place. And the most common way to get banned in Fortnite, it has to be from doing nothing. A lot of complaints is, hey, I did nothing and I got banned for no reason, and so many people are saying that online. A lot of people get unbanned because they actually really did nothing. Besides that, guys, to the video, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.